Arkansas will get boat raced by Texas Tech. If you're an Arkansas fan and you've stumbled upon this somehow, I need you to recommend. I'm in Valonia, Arkansas, right? Got my Razorback stuff on the wall over here. Huge Hogs fan growing up. This was my hit that line, sing the whole fight song. And I love watching Razorback football. What I hate is an administration that doesn't want you to be good at football or to watch good quality football. So Sam Pittman's still the head coach. That's a moot point. For Texas Tech fans, here's why I know you're going to win against Arkansas. Here's why, for me, I had an opportunity. I had tickets to this game. Go watch those Hogs. Come on, man. We'll go. All our old buddies from high school. And I said, what Hogs? This is a high school team. This is a bunch of transfer portal guys that have left, paving the way for some kid you've never heard of to step on the field against Texas Tech players who have played 3-4 years. Will Hammond, he'll be out there for Texas Tech as someone who doesn't have a ton of experience at quarterback. So then I'm thinking, okay, maybe Arkansas's got a shot. Is there any way that Arkansas can do it? Oh, wait, Jaquindon Jackson gone. Andrew Armstrong, no, he's not going to play. The Hoskins, no. The roster for Arkansas doesn't really exist. I did a little Google machine and I said, Arkansas bowl game up. Oh, that's a long list. No one's playing. You just retained the head coach, Sam Pittman, who I've had on shows before, who I love, who should be an advisor for the program, live in Fayetteville forever, go eat at the Catfish Hole, Pat and Janie Gonzola. Great. Be the football coach. Texas Tech fans. I know I'm speaking a lot to the Arkansas fans here. It's just because I want you to know how confident you should be. This is going to be a rout. There's not going to be a competitive aspect to this game. Every player on Arkansas's roster, it feels like, has entered the transfer portal or said, yeah, I'm going to sit out and wait for the NFL draft. The Taylor Green kid's going to play. The quarterback's going to play. Too bad he has no one to throw the ball to. Who's going to play offensive line? Maybe a couple guys out there. Who's he getting? Like the backup tight end gone, the backup wide receiver gone, the starting wide receiver sitting out. Like, I don't even know. It's crazy to me. I wonder about the one Arkansas kid who went in the portal, out of the portal, in the portal, out of the snip, snap. Maybe he'll play. I did, and they're just going to keep handing him the ball. For Texas Tech, sure, they've got a couple of opt-outs themselves. They've got a couple transfer portal guys, but nobody. I mean, the punter's gone, but nobody that I'm looking at and going, yeah, Micah Hudson's gone. Didn't do anything this year. Jalen Peoples, yeah, okay. I'll give it to you. Hey, what about Baron Morton's not playing, had surgery? Yeah, for sure. But again, Will Hammond, freshman quarterback at Texas Tech, reminds me of a young Baron Morton. Drops back to pass. Looking deep, he can throw to any one of the 4 wide receivers because there's no defense. There are no corners on the field. The entire team said, we're not playing this football game. SEC. It just means more. It just means more transfer portal entries. It just means more players sitting out. Pains me to say. It pains Joey McGuire, who grew up an Arkansas Razorback fan. And he said all week long, man, I love that Woo Pig. I love hearing it. I hope we don't hear it much after pregame on Saturday. We won't. Our team, our Texas Tech team, plans to win. It pains him to beat a school that he rooted for. But this is just the state of where Arkansas football is that Texas Tech should boat race the Hogs. Analytically, here's what's great. Texas Tech, 23rd best rushing offense in America. Taj Brooks, who I do believe will play, hasn't come out at the time of recording, explicitly said that. I do believe he will play. Arkansas's rush defense, 44th in the country. That's a 21 team gap there, okay? Passing the football, Tech, 44th. And that equates to your wide receivers, your quarterback, everybody, all things involved. 44. Arkansas, with all of its cornerbacks, 69th in the country. Very nice, not great. Texas Tech, offensively, 16th on 3rd and 4th down. Late downs, they are nails. Arkansas's defense, 51st on late downs. They just kind of roll over. Tech is great at pulling great field position, 20th in the country. Arkansas, 113th at field position allowed. Tech on defense, 31st against the pass. Arkansas, 53rd throwing the football. And again, Green drops back, which he doesn't do too often. Green drops back, wants to sit in the pocket and not run it. He's looking downfield. Oh, no, he's the only player on the field. He's been sacked. And where Arkansas had an opportunity to take advantage of this game, 31st rushing offense in the country, Tech's defense 47th against the run. Tech is not very solid defensively. Arkansas's entire running back room said, there's the time. See ya. So I'm reading That's what I hate about this. It's like even the third and fourth down thing for Arkansas, 36th on offense. Pretty good. Tech 63rd on defense on late downs. Not great. Maybe that's a part where Arkansas could just slither the way in and find a way to win it. No. And I don't know who. Maybe the empty stadium will benefit Arkansas. Go back to that Ole Miss game where I had the opportunity to go to that too. I was like, maybe I'll just stick this on. I'll just sit at home. And I think I went to Baylor and TCU instead, Big 12 game. I was like, okay, go home, see the hometown team that I love, or go to Baylor TCU. I went to Baylor, so I went to the Baylor game. And I'm glad I didn't go to the Arkansas game against Ole Miss because the entire fan base left at halftime. It was such a blowout. And I wonder the lack of a crowd in Memphis at the Liberty Bowl, will it benefit Arkansas? Because they're used to playing in front of pretty empty SEC. It's just the state of the program right now. Arkansas also lost to Oklahoma State. Don't know if you guys, after the game, saw what Oklahoma State looked like the rest of the year. 0-9 in Big 12 play. You lost to them. Their only major win this year was against an SEC opponent. Oh, and by the way, that 0-9 in conference play, it's kind of the only reason Arkansas is in a bowl game, because you don't get the opportunity to go 0-9. You get the opportunity to go 0-8. Arkansas has one less conference game than everybody else in major college football. They play 8 instead of 9. It's a cheat code in the SEC just to boost that conference. That's what we're looking at. You lost to Oklahoma State, who Texas Tech hung 100 on this season. Enough guys are playing for the Red Raiders. The entire Hogs team is sitting out. They've given up on the head coach. The university has given up on you, the fans. They don't care about being good at football. They don't care about being elite. They've settled. Ole Miss can be good after a bunch of years of sucking. Well, we can't. Alabama was mediocre before Nick Saban. Yeah, but it won't happen. We'll never be Alabama. A&M in 1 year, snap, turn it all around, even as the B school in their state. But Arkansas, we don't have we're gonna be okay. We're over here. We're good. Yep, that's it. I'm Texas Tech fan. Sorry that I had to vent there for a second to the Arkansas faithful. That's just born and raised. So I hope that my spiel to Arkansas, the Arkansas Razorbacks of the world, gives you a whole lot of confidence going into this game. Coming up, let's talk Iowa State hammering Miami. Arkansas, you're not alone. Miami's got enough opt-outs that it's going to be ugly. Today's show is brought to you by Game Time. Game Time is where I get all my tickets. The lowest price is guaranteed as well. And I saw that I could go see Arkansas and Texas Tech, or I could go see Wyatt Flores play at Billy Bob's in Fort Worth. And I said, let's go with the Billy Bob's option because it was actually cheaper than the bowl game. And with Game Time picks, it was even cheaper than that. Seat views, get a panoramic view from your seat in the app before you buy. Or Game Time, if you can find a lower price, will credit you 110% of the difference. Game Time ticket coverage is the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code LOCKEDONCollege for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code LOCKEDONCollege for $20 off. Download Game Time today. What time is it? It is Game Time. Visit the Game Time app and do it. Join me at the Wyatt Flores concert today.